Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we are going to have some fun, not playing Magic, but talking about the new set here, or of course at 2020, and we are actually building decks at this point because Aether Hub has everything available to build on their deck builder. And so I wanted to go ahead and start getting into some new decks that I'm super excited to test out and try out once we get them onto Arena, which comes, I think it's the 1st or 2nd, or no, so I'm doing the pre-release event on the 1st and 2nd. So if you guys want to jump in and do that, I probably will stream a little bit on Twitch and maybe even some on YouTube. I'll let you guys know when that's happening. And I think I'm going to be posting actual game videos, maybe like 2 videos a day for the first week there. We're going to see exactly what I have time to do. But overall, I am so excited for Core Set 2020. I think they did a really good job with this set. I think that they gave us a lot of really good pieces to kind of just make the game more fun, where you have ways to answer the most annoying cards in Standard right now, like Veil of Summer, a complete counter to Thought Erasure basically, and a lot of the blue-black stuff out there where we just get so much value from them casting a blue or black spell that I'm wondering if the metagame's going to have to change a little bit, and it might go more towards best of 3 because there's so many good sideboard cards for every deck out there in the format right now that I don't know, it might change things up a little bit. I'm really excited to see what happens with this new set because we have so many good sideboard cards now available to us that we might be seeing more best of 3. That's what I'm saying. In fact, I'm more interested in playing best of 3 now that I have good sideboard cards against every deck out there, that as long as I build my deck well, I can start playing janks like what I typically play and actually have a fighting chance if I can side out pretty easily, or side out well. Anyway, so what we're trying to do with this deck, it's NIghtpack Wolves is the name of this deck, and we are all built completely around NIghtpack Ambusher. So NIghtpack Ambusher, other wolves and werewolves you control get a +1/+1 counter. It has flash. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't cast a spell this turn, which is kind of difficult in green, so we're built around this idea here, then you create a 2/2 green wolf creature token. So the dream is NIghtpack Ambusher, and then the next turn, NIghtpack Ambusher, NIghtpack Ambusher, NIghtpack Ambusher. And then you just build a massive board full of wolves that are all getting pumped by the other NIghtpack Ambushers, and you are just amazing and awesome, and you feel great about yourself. That is the ultimate dream with NIghtpack Ambusher. The other dream here that we have is to get down amazing things like Tola's Mirror, Friend of Wolves, where every time a wolf enters the battlefield, we gain 3 life, and it can fight. I think it is a May ability, and that creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So it does have to fight. But if we are getting multiple wolves, we can kill just about anything on the battlefield. And we're gaining 6 life a turn. And then we have Arlen's Voice of the Pact. If we do have this out with a NIghtpack Ambusher, then those wolves get a +1/+1 counter onto them. We also start creating more wolves. Get to do some really cool, fun things with this. So how can we make sure that we're still playing a green deck and not casting things on our turn, because that's a little bit difficult to do? So luckily we have a lot of pieces from War of the Spark, things like Vivian's Arcbow and Vivian Champion of the Wilds, which gives all of our creatures flash. It also goes digging for our NIghtpack Ambusher with its -2 ability, and then also kind of protects it with the +1. But that's basically what we're trying to do, is dig for a NIghtpack Ambusher. And then Vivian's Arcbow is amazing, where we can discard whatever creature we don't need anymore, like a Llanowar Elves or a Paradise Druid, even a Ferocious Pup, something that we don't really care about, a land. And then we go digging for our NIghtpack Ambushers. Any wolf that we hit 2 is pretty good, like a Ferocious Pup that enters with a Tola's Mirror out, or Arlen. All of a sudden gets so much bigger and better. And there's just some really fun things that we can do with this deck. So that's basically the game plan. Get NIghtpack Ambusher out. Build around it with some better things. Maybe have some other win conditions with Nissa, who shakes the world. That also gives us lots more mana to cast more things with flash once we have a Vivian Champion of the Wilds out. We also have 1 Scala Wolf, which was from M19 and didn't really see any play, but I do think that it fits in here. The hardest part is that it kind of competes with a Tola's Mirror and like so many other things for the 5-drop slot. But whenever it enters the battlefield, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal a green card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest into the bottom of the library in a random order. It helps us find another NIghtpack Ambusher. That's the dream. All we want to do is play these NIghtpack Ambushers. And we can win without them, with Tola's Mirror, with Arlen, with all the different wolves that we get. We can just kind of gain a ton of value there. If we do have our NIghtpack Ambushers die, I do have Pulse of Marasa in here, which actually is pretty good. It's instant speed. you return target creature or land card from a graveyard to its owner's hand, and you gain 6 life. So gaining the 6 life is good against the more aggro matchups, which is one of our hardest matchups with the way that we're built here. Just because we don't want to trade off with our Llanowars or Paradise Druids just to stay alive. So maybe sometimes getting that 6 life, getting back the NIghtpack Ambusher that died right away will help us kind of stay in the game. So that's the deck here. Let's go jump into the sideboard really quick. And so we have Veil of Summer, which I think is just, you have to be playing Veil of Summer in any green deck, or at least mostly green deck. If you're in blue, you might just want to be playing some negates or things like that instead. But Sail Away, because it has flash, great removal spell for any creature heavy deck that we're running up against our aggro matchups. That's kind of what we want to bring in then. Maybe a Bond of Flourishing to make sure that we hit the NIghtpack Ambusher quicker. We also gain 3 life. More Repulsive Marasas. I wanted to see how good these are. I'm debating if it's better to just have the Bond of Flourishings. I like it because it's instant speed. It gains us 6 life. If we can do it multiple times, we can get back lots of things. We're discarding cards with our Vivian Arcbow, so it might be nice to go grab whatever we discarded and not have to worry about that. And then we have Prison Realm here as well, just to get rid of any planeswalkers, creatures that we really need to get rid of. We are splashing white here for our Tol'Uzmir. That's the only white card in the main deck. But then we are playing quite a few white lands in here to make sure that we can play all of our sideboard cards here as well. And then we have our Vivian Reed, which is just amazing at getting rid of enchantments, getting rid of flyers, and just go digging for our NIghtpack Ambusher. It almost deserves a spot in the main deck, but I wanted to kind of build this with different things, more of a wolf setting here with a Scala Wolf. So probably Scala Wolf should go down, and a Vivian should jump in there as well. Oh, we do also have one other Vivian in here, the Vivian Arcbow Ranger, which is a really cool card. So 1 out of 3 green, so it's kind of hard to play. That's why we are so heavy in green in the main deck. I didn't want to splash into white to have a little bit more versatility because of the constricted mana cost of this. But you distribute 2 +1/+1 counters among up to 2 target creatures. They gain trample until end of turn. Then you can make 3 to target creature you control deals damage to equal to its power to target creature or planeswalker. So we can get rid of planeswalkers with Vivian's Arcbow Ranger, which is amazing. It also deals damage to a creature. So like if we know that we're going to have a smaller wolf come out that's going to have to fight a creature, maybe we can first neg 3, do some damage to that creature, and then NIghtpack Ambusher can finish him off once the other wolf comes out. So I'm not sure if this deserves more spots in the deck. We were a little bit heavy on like the 4-drop and 5-drop slots. I wasn't sure if I could bring more in because we are so dependent on getting Vivian Champion of the Wilds and Arcbows out. Anyway, so that is the deck. I hope you guys enjoy this style of video for right now. Definitely once it gets into Arena next week, I'm going to be doing a lot more videos on that. So yeah, starting the 1st, once we have the event going on, I'm going to record a bunch of videos, get those all out for that first week. And so until then, for the next few days, I'm going to be building decks like this. Let me know down in the comments below if you guys appreciate this kind of stuff versus just playing my normal videos. But for right now, I think this is what I'm doing. And so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.